Before even the first traders arrive, before the animals wake, the desert performs its oldest ritual. Light climbs over the dunes, and for a brief moment, the caravanserai belongs only to silence. From the back walls, you can see the outline of the whole structure, breathing with the morning. Stone, sand, and smoke, all waiting for the world to return. All roads through this desert narrow into a single approach, a reach carved by footsteps, hooves, and wheels long before this fortress existed. Even the ruined tower still stands guard, a reminder that travelers depended on more than stone walls. They depended on each other. And so, our gate opens. The caravanserai is not a building, it's a choreography. Pilgrims, merchants, and wanderers flow through this entrance like arteries to a heart. The first courtyard held the noise, the work, and the dust of arrival. But once you cross the inner threshold, a different order emerged. The second courtyard rises at the center, like a calm heartbeat. This is where trouble becomes shelter and exhaustion becomes rest. Every journey begins with the animals who carry it. These platforms keep the caravans raised and organized, while the stables offer shade from the burning dunes. And behind them, it's the forge, a constant pulse of heat where broken metal was reborn, and gear was prepared for the next departure. A place where survival was crafted by hand. In this desert, water is not a luxury, it is a law. This reservoir fed the first courtyard and the shaded rest areas beside it. Here, travelers waited, listening to animals sing, sharing news, rumors, and the kind of stories that only make sense when told under unbearable heat. Between the two courtyards, the pace shifts. You feel it in the silence. Beyond this one passage, the world slows down. Trade becomes ritual, and noise dissolves into breath. A transition not of space, but one of state. From above, the desert falls around the walls, as if trying to reclaim what humans managed to carve into it. The second courtyard held a comfort the road could not provide. A kitchen burning from morning to night, feeding the countless hands and hooves that crossed this place. Inside of it, there was spices, grains, and heat, mixed with loud voices. An oasis of warmth in a world of emptiness. Not every traveler slept in comfort, but every traveler slept in safety. These cells offer a bed, a chest, a place to breathe, and guard one's possessions. Above them, there was some love storage for caravans too large to unpack. Temporary home, but a home nonetheless. At the heart of the courtyard lay the bath. Here, heat rose through stone, and steam lifted the weight of the road from the skin. A place of cleansing, not only of dust, but of memory. By the time travelers reached the changing room, they emerged renewed, ready to continue the endless journey. Trade didn't have to wait for the road. Merchants transformed these corners into miniature worlds. Spices from distant valleys, tools forged beyond the horizon, manuscripts copied on the road itself, and the loom room, where clothes became currency and patterns carried entire cultures across continents. A single courtyard holding the economy of an empire. When you pull away from the center, the design reveals itself. Every hallway, every platform, every chamber, arranged for movement. Built to endure sandstorms, armies, droughts, and time itself. The greatest machine of hospitality in the harshest environment on Earth. At night, the caravanserai becomes something else entirely. The walls glow with firelight, the desert cools into silence, and in the center, the prayer dome rises towards the stars. It's here that travelers from every direction, faith, language, and nation, stood under the same sky. For a moment, the world was simpler. A single building, a single shelter, a single road to connect them all. And at dawn, just like from the beginning of time, the journey begins again. The doors open and the roads are endless.